Hi guys, I'm Nitin. You're watching B4U, and today we are in Harrow for the Indian Property Mela. Now I do like this time of year because we get to talk to all the developers and find out all about their latest projects, the new innovation and new styles going on out there. But on that note, I had a little idea too. I think you guys are going to love it. It's basically printing money. Check it out. I can see it right now. See it with me. Bollywood land. Yeah, you can see it, can't you? Just like Hollywood, we'll have Bollywood land. Over the green grass, we'll have Katrina, Deepika, Anushka. I can see it now. They'll all be there. All the celebs. I'm liking this idea. Maybe you guys can help me make this a reality. Let's go see what we can do. Guys, I'm joined now by Councillor Ajay Maru, who's actually also a former mayor of Harrow, is that right?
That's right, yes. Hi, good morning, Nitin. As you said, my name is Councillor Ajay Maru, former mayor of Harrow year 14-15, also a councillor in Kenton West, which I represent since 2010, and an assistant portfolio holder for business and enterprise of Harrow. So yes, it's
a lot of things up your sleeve.
Yes, indeed, yeah. But I'm delighted to be here on various notes and stuff like that. Being an assistant portfolio holder, also representing the mayor of Harrow, as being one of the past mayors of Harrow, it's great to be here and to see there's so much to be offered by India, and a lot of people who want to invest into India or retire in India. It's absolutely brilliant because when I look across the room, it's a one-stop shop where people have come together and able to make your journey so smooth in terms of acquiring properties or investing into properties or your retire home, really. And India, as we know, is so vast and big. You could actually invest into anywhere or everywhere, but they've pinpointed a lot of exciting places which I personally would love to if I have the money to do that. But absolutely brilliant to be here and see what's been offered, really.
Speaking of which, I mean, we've covered these kind of melas, the property melas for years now, and I always like to look at the transition of what goes on in those years. I mean, let's talk about just maybe from the last year or so and what's happened in the world, what with, let's call it Trumpism, if you will, and even in our own country with Brexit and the elections of late. Certainly there's uncertainty, but I don't know how it's really affected investors, NRIs wanting to invest in properties in India. Maybe not so much. It still seems to be so buoyant, doing so well, and so many different variations of projects out there for people to invest in. So it's still happening. It doesn't seem to have affected it.
No, I mean, absolutely rightly, as you said, Nitin. I think people have just said that life has to carry on. Obviously, at the end of the day, each one to their own. Though we might go through some hurdles in life. Well, that's life. But then again, on the positive note of things and stuff like that, yeah, people would want to invest or have some sort of retirement or some form of home in India, where probably they belong or they come from, whether it was their generation or a few generations behind. Like I'm the third generation, though I'm from actually Kenya. I'm born and bred in Kenya, actually, but my grandparents come from India, So, yes, there's a high potential where people would want to invest into overseas, especially maybe from India, as what we are here for today.
Brilliant stuff. We'll look forward to seeing what the rest of the day brings. Thank you very much for joining us.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for your time.
Guys, I'm joined now by Ankur from Kanankia, and I'm looking behind us, and we've got Paris, rainforest. We've got so many different themes going on.
Yes,
that's really interesting. Tell me a little bit about how you decide on the themes for your projects.
Okay. just let me give you a little brief about what Kanakya is all about. So it's a 32-year-old brand, very diversified. We are into real estate, which is our flagship company, but apart from that, we are also into education, we are into hospitality, and we are, there was a cinema chain back home in India called Cinemax. So we are the first people to actually get that in India. Yeah. Now we've sold it to PVR, but it's a diversified group altogether. Now, since last 3.5 years, Kanakya took a step, where they thought that rather than giving vanilla projects, plain simple vanilla projects to our clients, let's go ahead and build some theme around them. Yeah. Because and Bombay is going international altogether. India is definitely going international. So why not give those kind of products to people as well? And Bombay as a city, Mumbai as a city, people have that kind of taste, they have that kind of money, and they want that kind of luxury. So that's how the thing came about, building projects around themes. So yes, some fancy names like Paris, like Rainforest, but then the products are also very fancy. Like this particular baby is actually built on a Parisian theme altogether. It's in Bandra Kurla complex, which is the hottest selling destination in Mumbai right now. And we're creating a kind of a landmark here with this particular project. Rainforest is majorly keeping the rainforests in Brazil and in Amazon area, keeping that in mind, because this location is as such that it overlooks one of the greenest areas in Bombay.
It certainly helps.
Yes. So
you recreated little Eiffel Towers and little bits of rainforest.
Yes. So if in this particular project you would find, let's say, a replica of the Eiffel Tower, a replica of the Louvre. So you have those kind of facilities. The facade is very Parisian in to see, and great projects. So
with the Indian weather as well.
Yes, the Indian weather is definitely hot, but then yes, the property is very hot as well.
Nicely done. I like that. I'm looking at this as well.
Yes.
India's first snow spa.
Oh yes.
That looks pretty cool. Tell me about that.
Snow spa in a residential complex.
Wow.
It's been done by Aryasana. And so Bombay, as you say, Mumbai, does not have that kind of weather as we spoke earlier.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but if we cannot get snow, let's get some snow spa there. So that was the
basically bringing the whole world to Mumbai.
Yes, these are like hammams, these are hammams. So, and if you get that in a residential project, this is the first one of its kind, and the first one there, and we got this.
I got an idea. Mm-hmm. When you open this up, or if it's already open, have a little celebration day. I think maybe invite Katrina Kaif, and me and the cameraman can come too, because we like Katrina, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Nice one. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm actually joined now by Mihir Shah from Services for NRI. There you see there, and we talked about this before, Mihir. Yeah. These kind of Indian property melas that you put on. The mayor, the councillor said it today as well. A complete one-stop shop for anyone wanting to invest in India.
Correct.
And I like this line here because everything that goes on resolve all matters without traveling to India.
That's true.
How big of a selling point is that for the guys who come down?
Yeah, first of all, Nitin, thank you for coming down to our India Property Mela, and we are glad to host the 6th Property Mela in UK. And yes, we are a one-stop shop for NRIs. So I started this company about 4 years ago, and we have offices in Harrow, Leicester and Reading, and we provide all services like buying, selling of properties, getting OCI card, PAN card, and also if you have property valuation in India, if you have any legal issues in India, you don't have to go to anywhere else. Come to us and we'll resolve everything for you, and without traveling to India. So that's it. That's what we do.
Make it sound so easy, Mihir.
Yeah, it's easy thing for me, definitely. So we are making everyone's life easy here.
Yeah.
We don't want to end up because there's a time difference, India, UK, and the people, the professionalism in India as compared to us. We are here and we are a UK company, so we are in UK, so people can talk to us as their leisure time.
That makes a massive difference to not have to deal on the phone. You can actually go down, have a cup of tea and talk.
Yeah, have a masala tea.
We like that.
Yeah. So That's what we are face to face. There is nothing on phone calls. There is no call center answering calls or anything. It's just you just come to us, give us your problem, and we'll try to resolve all this problem. But majority what we are looking into it, we are doing into properties and investments in lands and property.
Yeah.
That's our specialty. We don't do any other thing in India. So all this, if you want to buy, sell, if you want to put your property on rent, you want to, whatever you want to do relating to your investments, come to us.
You can manage it all.
Yeah, we manage it all. We can do everything from here.
Brilliant stuff. It certainly does provide a really great alternative to the sort of returns we're getting from this country now, because we're getting squeezed in the property market here in England, but especially in London, actually.
Yeah, so basically post-Brexit, the prices have gone down, and also the currency has fluctuated means in a negative directions. So the property, definitely investment in India is always a good, and as we know, Mr. Modi is promoting India everywhere, and there's so much investment going in India today, so people would love to go and make that opportunity to make money out of it.
And some of the exhibitors here today, I was going to ask, how are you actually deciding on who you bring down to these India property Melas? Because we've got a good mix of developers, a good mix of locations, and also a good mix of project styles.
Yeah. So basically, that's the reason what we do. We identify.
That's on purpose, right? You did that on purpose.
Yeah.
A strategy.
Strategy. So basically, the strategy is that say this Mela is happening in Harrow. So now we know in Harrow and surrounding borough of Harrow what kind of population, Indian population are there. So we have a Gujaratis, more of a Gujaratis. There are more of a South Indians. There are more if you go to Hounslow and Southall, there are more of a Punjabis. So we demographically look after the who are there, and accordingly we invite that kind of developer to come down. So
nice.
So we don't want. We have to make demand and supply has to match. Then only we'll get a business. Simple as that.
Getting an economics lesson right here as well from here. I like this. Maher, while we're on the topic of economics and business, last time I met you, we had a few ideas. We got to talking, and I still think we have this. There's so much money to make. We've got this idea.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time at B4U. Think of this, right? A development.
Okay.
Right. Not Paris, not Miami, which are all good stuff. Yeah. Bollywood land.
Wow. And I know you love Deepika.
And Katrina and Priyanka.
And Priyanka also? No, but Priyanka.
Anushka. If we could get all of them as, staff at Bollywood, come on.
Yeah.
We're just printing money now.
Of course, definitely. Everyone from here will be there with us.
I will. Let's go.
Let's go.
This is what we need to set up. Let's go set up. Let's do this.